Nobody fucking wins. Like it or not, you fight to lose. None of that shit is up to you. So just fuck it, let it through. Stop playing that fucking game. Like it or not, you bet you lose. None of that shit is up to you. So just fuck it, let it through. Now!
He really did.
Cheers, enjoying water.
This is the little thing we can do
What is it?
in our lifetime when we're young and poor, out of suffering. This is a little thing we can do
But I don't feel
to make my...
You know, I don't fucking feel poor. I feel like very rich today, to be honest.
Because you're doing this shit, motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm happy.
Yeah, because you're doing this shit.
fucking happy.
Because you're free and you're doing this shit with us.
I'm
Yes.
fucking happy, yeah. I'm really happy. Life is, you know, life is so small. For the AI, is what? Like a coma. Think about that. Our life is a comma in a sentence in the AI, in the computer.
Yeah. And you want to leave your mark on it.
What is my mark? I have no mark. I'm nobody. Who the fuck am I?
But you want to leave a mark on it.
No, I just...
Like animals piss on the tree.
No, I just want to be left alone and just hang out with the people I like and just live as best as I can with my own standards. That's it.
I don't want to be. I want to be heard.
You want to be heard?
I want to be heard.
No, you're not. You're not gonna be heard. We're gonna track you down, motherfucker.
What the fuck are we doing here?
No,
Exactly.
No,
Let's just stop.
You're fucking talking too much. Give me your subject. Give me.
You wanted to ask him about aliens.
Yeah. One alien. Yeah. Do you believe the existence of alien life?
Yeah,
Go on.
but I wouldn't call them aliens, I guess. Well, definition of alien is like, what is the definition?
Why you
of
call
alien?
them? I call them mates. It's my mate. What the fuck?
I mean, you could, yeah, aliens, extraterrestrial life.
Yeah. Go on. But don't tell me this bullshit like my grandfather used to tell me. My grandfather used to tell me this bullshit.
What?
So, there's millions of planets. And there's millions and millions of galaxies. So, statistically, there will be like an external life. There will be like some life.
Why is that bullshit?
That's no bullshit, but that's no proof as well. It's like...
It's just an assumption.
It's just saying, oh,
A very sensible
I
assumption.
have a pint, so there must be other pints somewhere, but that's
Yeah,
a brief there.
it's like to say you're drinking now.
Yeah,
So
so-
it's more likely that you're gonna be drinking all the fucking time until you die.
Yeah, that's yeah. Now you put it this way, yeah, you might. Yeah, go on, say about it.
I was gonna say exactly what you said.
So
Fucking loads of planets, loads of galaxies.
Are you gonna go with this?
Yeah.
But what do you mean you wouldn't call it alien? Why would you call it? What do you mean by that?
Just other life in general.
Just like
Other life?
in
Other
general.
life in
Yeah.
general, yeah.
I mean, extraterrestrial life.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Because if
The
we
alien sounds like ugly.
if we get to meet life form from outer space, then
Yeah.
for them we are aliens.
No, you know, thinking about it.
Aren't we?
Thinking about it, these politicians look more alien than actual aliens. They have no interest in any other humans than themselves and their inner circle.
Are you picking up on specific politician right now?
Nah, they're all shit.
You
Really.
all right?
With exceptions, there are exceptions, of course. But isn't it the worst job to have in this planet? Like being a fucking politician?
it's not over a statement because their lives are completely separated from the public.
They're not.
Yeah.
Oh, they're separated.
They have their own society, man.
Ah, yeah, they go to these schools.
Whatever.
They get sodomized in this. and
So-
they do like this sodomy and Latin, ancient Greek, whatever, and they just they've been told what to do later on. You know.
It's true, I never vote. There's not enough information out there nowadays.
Did you say you never vote?
I never vote.
You become my best friend right there. We play a fucking open mic. And I didn't know what I'm gonna do because I'm like that, very explosive on stage. So I went there and said, stop fucking voting, don't believe this shit, there's no point in that. And they were like, oh, like, Right there, man. I'm up with you.
Yeah.
Why do you not?
What the fuck to vote? Nothing changes.
Yeah, exactly.
They
I
vote.
was saying to him,
Yeah.
we
You
need...
vote this and you vote that. So what changes?
Exactly.
Right. So let's just say an example. Are you voting like pint or gin? And you will be like, is they both alcohol? What's the difference? No, but that's your choices. That's what it's like that.
Like Samsung and Apple.
Yeah. So what? So what you get? Think about that. The proud people of United States have to vote for election Hillary and Trump. So is it like, did they have to vote for like two fucking extremely clever, successful people, proven academia or like some kind of logic state in the universe? No, they just have to choose two random guys.
But not even that. Like,
what the fuck is
we're
this?
not even asking for really intelligent people like that. Like at least
But don't you think they have to be intelligent?
yes,
to
but
be in charge of the whole
at least
country like United
make
States?
us sure that he's a good person in the first place.
Being a good person.
Yeah. But we're not even sure about that.
I mean, the only reason why I don't vote is because I don't know enough. They don't teach us enough. Because, like you said, there's a lot of like
Fucking teaching
they're
nothing.
censoring a lot, you know, in the news,
Yeah.
and like they only show you what they want you to, you know.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I can't make an informed decision. I can't 100% say, okay,
Yeah.
this guy's better than
Yeah.
either because of this and that.
Yeah.
These are all his policies and all that. And then
Yeah,
people
yeah,
make
yeah.
jokes all
Yeah,
the time,
that's
like,
right, yeah.
oh yeah, you know, they say all these lies and bullshit
Yeah.
to get into power, and then as soon as they're in power, they're like, all right, I can just chill.
take
for
it
a bit,
back.
you know?
Let's
Yeah,
fucking
exactly.
take
Yeah,
it
they don't
back.
do anything about it.
You know, questioning about things that are happening, especially on TV. Like you turn on TV, yeah, that's the fact. Yeah, okay, but where's the opposition? You know,
Exactly. Yeah.
for one argument, you should have an opposition.
Yeah.
You should fucking have an opposition. So where is that?
So there is officially and seemingly two party. That is why there are two parties.
Always two parties.
Yeah, and they do debate with each other
Yeah.
all the time and in the parliament, and we can actually see it. There's a BBC channel, Parliament channel.
Yeah.
But who has fucking time to watch that shit? And the question the other party is casting doesn't necessarily mean these are like the question of the public. We wanna know shit.
It is no.
Yeah.
It's like a proven wrong approach in politics. Cities, countries should not be governed like this with two motherfuckers running their shit and 300 other motherfuckers going on and saying there and like arguing like that. That's just nonsense.
Your ancestors
Created this shit.
in an ancient time.
Yeah.
Your ancestors
Created this fucking
they
cancer
proved-
cell.
like who was it? Like was it Aristotle or Socrates? Like one of them said,
Yeah.
we tried democracy and it doesn't fucking work.
It
He said the
doesn't work.
shit.
It doesn't work. It doesn't work. I think it was, I don't remember the name. It was one of the great leaders of Athens. So what happens? So at the start, they were going in. There's a fucking hill still in Athens, you know, still preserved. So they were going in that hill and they were saying, okay, let's just say, for example, we want to build the road. Who says yes? Raise your hand.
Raise a hand, yeah.
And there were like 300 people or something. Who says no? Raise your hands. Boom. Okay, so more or less okay. Yes was like 1. So we will build the road. So even the people that lost saw like a visual representation of the battle of yes or no. Of the actual fucking
The
vote.
number.
The number. They saw, okay, we lost. And that's it. Then it was game over. It was like that.
Yeah, you shut the fuck up.
And
you lost.
the word spread, and another part of Athens wanted to do the same. So then you have two places voting at the same time, and corruption started right there when they became 600 people. You know what I'm saying? And then it became like the whole Athens will vote, and then it became the whole Greece will vote, and then it became the whole planet votes. But then how could you actually validate these votes that going through? You cannot. We do not have democracy.
Yeah.
This is an idealistic,
It's a fucking idea.
almost communistic level of philosophical approach. It doesn't work. It cannot work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Aristocracy should work like the best people for the job. You want to build a road, you hire people that know how to build roads. That's it. The best one. Who one you have? I have this. Michael, David, and John. Okay, who's the best? Michael. Okay. So he can hire the other two, the next two best ones, and make a team and build a fucking road, and that's it. Okay. Case is closed. Go to the next level. Simple like that. Instead, we hire poor quality actors, we call them politicians, and they pretend they know when they don't actually know. So they do this, how you call this, pre-election bullshit shenanigans. They just go to channels, you know, fuck around, they get elected, and when shit goes south, they don't know what to deal because they don't know. Because they don't know civil engineering, they don't know like medicine.
They only
don't know,
interested
like,
in winning the election.
They don't know anything of running a city. You need to have like specific people to do that shit. They don't have to be politicians. You know what I'm saying? Fuck, you know. It's not so difficult.
Yeah.
If you think about it, it's difficult. I don't think.
I think it's the same in the workplace as well. Like, you know, people who, let's say, did business management or something like that. Okay, you're qualified, cool.
Wow,
story, bro.
in the uni.
Yeah, in uni. And then they go, you know, some top company hires this guy, he's the manager now. He doesn't know fuck all about a company.
Yeah.
He just shows some interest, and then he doesn't know it, like what it's like to work at the bottom of the company.
Yeah.
And I always thought if I ever had my own company, I would love to train people, you know, from the ground up, so they know everything about the company.
Yeah.
The ins and outs, like how hard it could be at the bottom, so then you know you can sympathize with the workers, whereas some are just like cracking a whip saying fucking work faster, do this, do that.
You know,
when they
these
don't know
words you
fuck
say,
all.
these words you say, if you're like in Harvard business, they will fucking ridicule you right there.
Why?
Everybody will laugh.
Why?
Whatever, sympathize with workers. Sympathize with workers. You're fucking out of your mind. Whatever you said is against capitalistic approach of life. It's about maximizing profit, efficiency.
Yeah.
But
Pushing
you're right, yeah.
your, you know what I'm saying?
You're
What
right,
he's
yeah.
saying is really romantic approach of running a business.
But it is.
It could work.
It
He's
could
right.
work. Yes, it
I
could
know.
work. It's not really romantic. It could work,
But
they
I
don't
could
want
hear,
it.
man, I could hear the laughter. When he said that, I could hear the laughter in Harvard business. You know?
Because they're
Like in
fucking
fucking Yale
snakes.
business.
Because they're fucking snakes.
You say snakes, we say we're successful. So, yeah, tomato, tomato. That's how it goes. You know, but yeah, you're right. You should work. I was thinking the same shit when I was working at Starbucks with him. I was always thinking, a business, a big company like Starbucks should never hire from outside.
Yeah.
But what happens?
What hire from outside?
Like a manager. You should hire only bottom line and build them up.
Okay.
But in theory, that's good in theory, but practically it doesn't work. Because not every worker has the aspiration to go to supervisor, assistant manager, district manager, regional manager, blah, blah, blah. A path. So there are times you have to get from outside. But going back to fucking Harvard business, that's not how they're running the world.
I think if it stays medium size maximum, medium size business,
Yeah.
then I think he could run in the way he wants it. But whenever it gets bigger, and then foreign investment comes in,
Yeah, that's right.
then you're fucked.
Yeah.
You cannot do anything yourself.
I saw the movie of
The McDonald's.
Michael Keaton
Yeah, Michael Keaton.
playing
The founder.
Ray Kroc, the founder, which is like breathtaking movie. It's just another fucking example where the actual creator of the company got shit. Ray Kroc didn't create McDonald's. He didn't have any idea of the burgers, the speedy system and shit like that. Ray Kroc created the franchise. So he built the franchise so big, so he took it away from McDonald's brothers. And the younger, I don't know his name. He was a fucking genius, what he did. Really, he built a style of Ford assembly line for McDonald's. But he didn't negotiate in quality. They used good quality meat. They used like good quality milk for the milkshakes. When Ray Kroc took it over, you know what he did right away? Powder. Frozen fries, frozen burgers. And then you have McDonald's.
Yeah.
But before that, if I have a fucking time machine, I wanna go back to fucking San Bernardino, 1974, and eating the proper first McDonald's burger. I think it would be fucking amazing. They have some shit there.
I believe there must have been that kind of good independent burger shops everywhere around America. But now majority of them now are taken over by franchise.
By the time you open a second store, you're gone. Don't do it. Stay in one store. So whatever you open, one store. So make sure it's big enough to do your needs, whatever you want to do, and that's it. Don't go further. Don't say, oh, I want to make a second store. No. By the time you make a second store and will be successful third store, you become franchise. They will come. They will eat you like these fucking angry wolves. They're coming and take you. Like the same shit they did with KFC. You know, Colonel was a real person. He's not a fucking cartoon.
Yeah,
he was alive.
Yeah.
He was a fucking colonel, decorated colonel in the United States, and he had the KFC, and they took it from him because he didn't have money. So they took it from him. The same.
That's fucked up, man.
The same goes with the pharmacist that created Coca-Cola. It was a pharmacist that did it.
You yesterday.
Took it from him.
Yesterday you told me this story, and I still cannot believe. It's hard to believe.
Which one?
You said some guy. He said there was a guy who invented an engine, a car engine.
Yeah, water engine in the 20s.
It run with water.
Water engine. Yeah.
And he said, so General Motors in America patented it and never used it.
No, patented it and banned it.
Yeah, never used it.
And banned it, yeah, in the 20s.
Interesting.
That's fucked
What
up,
the
yeah.
fuck?
Yeah.
Why did you see this shit?
Ben, what we're doing in Greece, we have so much time, we look all these conspiracies. These are our pastime activity.
Because the car manufacturers must have ties with the fucking petrol companies, right?
Probably.
So if the cars can run with water, then the petrol companies would go bankrupt.
They wanted to use hydrogen. They was talking about hydrogen not too long ago, maybe a decade ago, and then they said that it would be basically using water to run the cars. You know, but then a lot of the arguments against it was, it'll be too expensive to switch to hydrogen when we've already got petrol, diesel.
So we do have the technology.
Possibly, I don't know.
We do have the technology. We have it. I'm telling you.
And they also said that it's extremely dangerous, hydrogen. Anyway, you don't want to,
Use it.
die in your car for explosion. Because one spark, that's it. You're done.
So running with gasoline in a car with 200
True
miles
story,
per
true
hour
story.
is safe.
True
You're
story.
kidding me? Nah.
But when they said it was too expensive to just change over, I was
for
like,
whom?
fuck, that's crazy.
It's for them, it's expensive. Correct.
Yeah.
And it's always about profit. I was like a big fan of Zach Fresco. Zach Fresco was like one of the first engineers, self-taught engineer.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, he taught himself everything. Like he didn't go to school. His parents hated school. They were like 100% super left-wing Americans. So anyhow, he taught himself everything. So in the 70s, he made a fucking full project. He was very idealistic of how to run.
Wait. Is he the guy in the Zeitgeist?
Yes.
Shit.
He's the guy in the zeitgeist. And every time I say this, everybody says, it's communism. It's not communism. It's not fucking communism. I will tell you that. So he made a plan for how the whole planet should run. As a planet, not like a country, politic party and shit like that. So he presented it to them. And they got really amazed. They said, it's really amazing work. You should work for us. But we cannot do that. They said, why? There's no profit in that. Basically like that. So he created alternative form of energies.
Yeah.
He created circular cities. You see, like if you people are playing like this, video games like City Skylines, like city building games, they all building cities, circular cities. You know why? Because it's more efficient. Because the circle is like equal distance to.
They would be like the opposite of the dystopia movie.
Yeah, exactly. So he built a train. He built a train where you travel and the train doesn't stop and the part of the train moves out and you doesn't stop. Like perfect. It's like opposite of Blade Runner. Let's just say Blade Runner Heaven. And they got really upset. No, we cannot do this shit like that. He said, why? He said, let's build
because
robots.
human
He wanted
don't
to build
deserve
robots,
this shit.
giant robots to build the shit. He wanted to build giant robots. Giant ones, like so big, and to build like whole buildings like this one we standing. And he said it will take them like a few hours. Boom, boom, boom. They will put them together, and they will paint them, and they will do it as you like, in perfection. You know what I'm saying?
Fucking nuts.
Yeah, but listen, it was amazing. He said, what about dust? Because dust is the enemy of electricity, right? So he created a material that dust doesn't go on it. Anti-dust material. I'm telling you, man, he created some kind of material that insects don't go inside. These are true shit. They sound like fucking far-fetched, but there are scientists like that. But
this is why.
You know what I'm saying?
This
they don't
is
want to move humanity forward.
This is exactly the reason why I lost my faith in academic society and fucking mainstream media and shit.
Because they're not pushing that.
Because they promote knowledge selectively according to their interest.
Like what you talking about?
Because like if you that guy you're talking about, if that is really workable, if
he built it. I thought it was just drawings. He built it. He lives in one of the. He lives somewhere in US, but he lives in a village in a forest, and he lives in a dome house.
Yeah.
And he says dome house is better because it collects more or like
light,
heat and light.
Yeah.
And he has no dust, and he has no.
He's
a fucking genius.
There's definitely no profit in this shit. I'm telling you, there's no profit in this shit. That is why.
Yeah.
It's hard to build.
He got
more. It takes more money.
Yeah. So,
think about it. Like this is what I heard before. This guy, fucking Nikola Tesla. People said he had a technology.
Stories, I love it.
He knew, he fucking knew how to generate electricity out of fucking nothing, from some kind of climate activity or some kind of magnetic field of this planet, like without burning fucking charcoal, oil, and nothing like it.
Yeah.
Like if that worked, then he could generate power enough to power like all household for free.
Yeah.
But
definitely.
But we never get to hear that shit in school.
So if this happens, who's gonna work in EDF then? We have so many unemployed people then. We have these companies making electricity and gas.
So we always learn about Thomas Edison in school, the guy who founded fucking General Electric's
best friend of Washington,
and like fucking patented the
light bulbs,
the bulbs, and no school teach Nikola Tesla stories. Who knows? Or maybe it's true. Maybe it's fucking true.
I think Nikola Tesla lives in this era of geniuses like fucking Beethoven and Paganini. So they're fucking little bit. Everybody knows about them. They get credit, but there's like a little cloud about them. They have this villainous, you know, background. They're not like this proper mainstream like.
But shouldn't it be given a fucking chance at least?
They know, dude. They know this shit. What the fuck are you talking about? The whole planet is a magnet. You know that North and South Pole. It's full of energy.
Yeah.
We have the waves. We have the winds. So we can make so much energy. It's like paying for energy is so ludicrous. It's like
so
breathe.
What he actually found wasn't how to generating electricity. He was
channeling it.
Drawing the electricity from the nature. That was all.
And storing.
But you don't want that. There's no profit in that.
There's no profit in that. We want to have workers drilling shit, collecting some fucking stuff you shouldn't collect. Because when you collect all this oil, it creates something else as well. It makes your earth barren. You know what I'm saying? You know, people say why the UK cannot have tomatoes. Wait! I have to stop you there. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. Visit our website to join our mail list to receive news and special offers around the band and the show. Feel free to talk shit about things you like or dislike. And please support us through Patreon so we can keep making awesome content for you. Follow us on social media and don't forget, in a fight between idiots, nobody wins. Until next time.